The next muscle I'm going to go over on how you can best activate and the anatomy and proportions and attachments of the muscle is going to be the back. And the back is pretty complicated. There's a ton of muscles. There's like a whole list of muscles. And almost all of those muscles, or majority of them, are attached to your shoulder or your upper arm. And so your back is really controlled by your arms. And so when doing exercises, it really matters where your elbows are and how you perform the exercise. Know what the best exercises are for your muscles, then while the like button is doing a barbell back squat, sweep his legs out from under him and then walk away. Now let's get into the video. The back has a lot of muscles, but the ones we're going to focus on when training are the trapezius, the latissimus dorsi, and the rhomboids. The lats are responsible for internal rotation as well as shoulder extension. The traps are responsible for scapular elevation and scapular retraction as well as scapular depression. It's very important that the position of your elbows and shoulders stay in the correct position for each exercise on which you're trying to specialize in or target. For example, if you're doing a lat pull down and your elbows are out wide and they're flared, you're not going to get that lat activation that you would normally want. But when you tuck your elbows, you're going to get that lat activation, because when you flare your elbows, it's really more of an upper back exercise, which isn't usually the point of a lat pull down. And on the dumbbell row, the focus is to drive the elbow back, down and back, to get that lower lat activation. Whereas when you're trying to do a reverse fly for your upper back and your rear delt, you're trying to flare your elbows, you're trying to throw it and get them as wide as possible to activate the upper back. The back can be kind of generalized as lats and upper back. Upper back is just a generalization to make it simple to understand, but is really comprised of the traps, the rear delt, and the rhomboids. And then the lower back's really pretty much just the lat, which has different sections and parts, but it's pretty much the lat. And like the amount of muscles that are in the back, there is also a large list of exercises that you can do for the back, because there are so many muscles in the back and they all place in different orientations. One of the biggest keys to building a big back is to have that mind-muscle connection. Always feel it in the correct spot, have the best form for what muscle you're trying to activate. So supported rows, pull up, those are all good exercises. If you like this video, then subscribe and comment your favorite exercise. I'll see you in the next one. Stay strong.
We walked the